So let's choose the next one. This is the border I'm using. You'll notice that it's white in the middle and black on the edge. Again, pull it over, go to Image, go to Image Size. When this box comes up, go to Window and choose the same PSD we were working on before. And that musical interlude was my sister calling me. Sorry about the delay. So what you have to do is we went to Image, and we went to Image Size, and we chose the document that we're working on, which is this one right here with a AAA behind it. Always keep an eye on it, because once you hit Window, like here, you can see there are 4 here. You're like, oh my God, which one am I working on? So let's choose number 2, because that's the one. And you'll notice it jumped the size, and we click OK. It resized it. We move it out of the way. Make sure you've got the Move tool. Click on it, hold the Shift key down, drop it in the middle, and let go. Go ahead and close this. Always choose No, or your things will be all screwed up and you'll never be able to use them right. So then we're going to go to Layer, and you'll notice this needs actually to be above that layer, but you can't see through it. If you go up here and go to Multiply, magic happens, and there you go. So again, you can see though, stop it, will you please? Click. Once you put it in there, click so it doesn't roll around. But again, you've got all this texture on that boy's face. So we come back over to the rectangular marquee tool, draw a rectangle, right click or go to Select, and feather 100, and let's go back up to filter. It's still got the Gaussian blur, so let's just hit it. And there you go. Go select, deselect, and you'll notice it really adds more drama. You can shut it off and see the difference, or you can shut the bottom one off and see the difference. But that's what they look like together. So we're going to actually come down now to the layer with a boy on it. You'll notice that his shirt is still a little blown out, and this arm is just a little bit pink where the other ones are a little bit orange. Now what you can do is go here to this layer and grab a piece of this over here. Just grab a piece of it, because remember it's color, we're not copying the back. Just circle it, grab layer via copy. Yeah, see, it got weird, but don't worry about it. And see, you can move it over here, over his arm. Let's zoom in. And it really changes, see, it brings the color up. So let's change that to Soft Light. No, that didn't help. Let's try Multiply. No, that was too yucky. Let's go back to just Overlay, and then grab the eraser, bring the brush size down, and just erase everything that doesn't touch his arm. And if you're worried you don't get all of it, then just shut everything off. And you can see we need to turn that one on and shut that off. So you can see what didn't get erased. Just erase it. And then you can shut it off again and see. Just, yeah, there you go. So this should be just his arm right there. Turn this back on. Turn this back on. And there you go. You can turn it off and on and see where it's sitting. And notice down here it's just a little bit, so I'm going to go up here to Image, Edit, Transform, Scale, and just pull it down a little till it covers all of his arm. There we go. And click OK. So now let's turn this other layer back on, and you can really see the difference. Because this layer here is set to Soft Light, which enhances this one, so this has got to be turned on underneath it. So let's zoom out. There we are. Now what you need to do is go to, well, if you've been keeping your history stats, then you'll be able to see what we started off with and where we ended up now. There, turn that one back on. I knew there was something missing, I just couldn't figure out what it was. Turn that one back on. Then we go to File and go down to Save As. You want to save it as a Photoshop with all these layers, because the mother may not like a certain filter. She may not like the color. The boy may think, awesome, that's really cool, but could we push it to more red, or could we make it more blue? If you've saved all of these pieces, you can sure do that. Just click Save, give it a name. I put A's behind it because this is your file that came to me, DSC, Fuddlesticks, Digital Still Camera, and then the file number. And then just click Save, which I'm going to cancel because I already have it saved. And then go up here to Layer and go down to Flatten Image. Discard Hidden Layers. Yes. And then click OK. Because the reason is that everything we've got here is the only thing you need to save. So go up here and say File, Save As, change it to JPEG, and give it a different name. I like to put V2 behind it, or V3. If I've played with it 3, 4, 5 times, mine will all say, you know, the file name and then V for version, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And then the parents can say, I really like version 5, but I really like his eyes in version 2. Well, I can go to the files that I've saved and you know, see which version, because I save all the versions, looks the best, and then I can move those two together. So that is how you do it. I did not take out your little critter right there. All I did was crop your image, and the rocks and the grout changed color with the overlays. You can go back in with the burn tool and, you know, burn in his t-shirt some more if you want to. Bring in some more of the, there it is, more detail. You can also do that along the side of his head. And you know, when you're doing it, be very careful, because it gets really dark really quick and you never even notice. But if you want to check, just go back and you can see under History, hit History and bounce back up. You can see the difference is absolutely dramatic. There you go. So I hope this helps, and let me know what else you want to learn, because I'll make you some more videos. Bye!